The Perth father of a tourist killed in a massacre in Uganda in 1999 says he's shocked that two of the alleged perpetrators have been allowed to settle in Australia. The Rwandan men were brought here as part of an agreement with the US to swap refugees held on Manus Island and Nauru. But the family of one of the victims says it's been kept in the dark.
It's been 20 years since his son was murdered in the Ugandan rainforest. Now David Roberts is having to relive the trauma.
Well, obviously last night was pretty upsetting, bringing it all back again. We didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
His son, 27-year-old British citizen Stephen Roberts, was on a gorilla watching tour in the Bwindi National Park in 1999 when he and 7 other foreign tourists were brutally murdered by Rwandan militia.
They were hacked to death with machetes and axes, no guns involved. So pretty barbaric again.
It's been revealed 2 men accused of the murders were settled in Australia late last year as part of a 2016 refugee swap deal with the US.
Switched on the news last night and that's the first we've ever heard of them being, part of an exchange deal with the US. Pretty upsetting, pretty annoyed that we were never notified.
The men had spent years in US detention after efforts to convict them failed. The Prime Minister says the allegations against them were assessed by Australia's security agencies and immigration authorities.
And they were not found to be upheld in their view, and as a result they were allowed to come to Australia. That process went through between about April and July of last year.
Comments, beggars belief.
It's a decision that could be reviewed depending on the outcome of the federal election.
Well, it's something that if we win the election on the weekend, we'll get briefings immediately on to find out what on earth has happened.
David Roberts says as Australian citizens of almost 2 decades, he and his family deserve some answers. Frances Bell, ABC News.